Got it. Got it. Got it. Now we're live. Cool. Guys, go check us out. We're live on YouTube, and now I can actually show you guys what price books look like, what we can react to videos. Go check me out on Mike Cesaroni on YouTube. Alex, go jump into this YouTube really quick. I want to see if it's working. I want to see what you see. Here's my link right here. It's the same. I think it's the same thing as this. It's at Mike Cesaroni. Just search Mike Cesaroni on YouTube, and you'll see that I'm live. The only thing I gotta change is there's a black box around my video, Nick. So if you go to my YouTube, you'll notice there's like it's because my camera. It's because I have a high quality camera, so I need to fix the frame rate.
Alt. If you click on your camera and then do Control Alt, you should be able to drag your screen and crop your camera video. Where I'm in the middle of making a bunch of API keys right now. Hop on over there in a second. Okay.
Yeah, you can, but it doesn't. It's not doing it the way I'm. I know what you're talking about, but that's not what I'm. That's not what it does. I can crop it, but
yeah, that's what you want to do.
You can, but it doesn't.
You
not doing.
Are you on crop?
I know what you're talking about, but that's not what. Watch. See how I can make it bigger. I know.
I know, but are you on crop? When you're cropping it, hit the Alt button, and it will actually allow you to freeform crop something.
Yeah, hold on one sec. This is a job. Hold on. Hello.
Hey, it's Connor Finn. How are you?
Connor, what's up, brother?
Hey, we finally got some funding, so we're ready.
Oh, this is the worst time. We are so jammed right now. But let me talk to Ray and figure out when we get over there. When are you looking for us to start?
So my first party is next Saturday.
Oh,
we're doing
boy.
Easter, which I think we're pretty good up there. Like the room temp is fine.
Yeah.
Right now. And I think it will be for a couple weeks. Like the heat obviously rises from downstairs because you guys put a ton down there, and it's really whatever you guys think and can work out. I know you guys are fucking slams.
Yeah, we have a lot going on. Let me call Ray really quick, and I'll get back to you, and I'll give you like a realistic timeline. But right off the top of my head, what I'm thinking is probably at least 3 weeks.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah, okay. Let me call him real quick. I'll call you back.
Yeah.
All right, bye. Bro, we have so much fucking work right now. My head's spinning.
Okay.
It is, but we don't have, like, our main problem now is we don't have enough guys. So
make yourself the top screen.
Hello?
Yo.
Hello?
Yo.
What's up?
Hey, oh, I know what you're saying, Nick. Connor just called me from freaking Harborside.
Yeah, he tried calling me too, but I'm babysitting my granddaughter. I didn't answer. What's up? What you want?
He's ready. He's got funding, and I just told him, I'm like, dude, we're probably like 4 weeks out. Probably more than that, realistically, right?
No, it was probably like 2 weeks out.
2. All right. I said 3, so he was cool with that.
Probably 2. Like 2 weeks, I can get.
Yeah, but what if? Yeah, well, we're gonna start Mike Campanale or whatever in Narragansett soon too.
Did he sign a contract?
No, but I got verbal confirmation last night. All right.
Hopefully this service guy comes in and he's got, we get Jacob back. That'll help.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Let me.
We'll just deal with it. You know what I mean?
The word incel has
been. It happens.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd rather have this problem than not have the work. So.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
All right. I'll talk to you a little bit. Bye. Dude, what's this, Nick?
Has been largely misused. So let's
you on my
clarify
YouTube?
what that actually is.
So you think that even if someone had every word of the Neil Strauss book, The Game,
Nick.
I'm not seeing. Oh, Clav.
Dude, on channel 5.
memorized, and they were like super busted, they could approach a Stacy and get totally
Led hard, like brutalized almost. Like women are brutal as fuck these days. I was talking about this on my stream the other day. Say you were to do like a bowling date with a girl and you weren't streaming it, like that's just the most ridiculous.
What about like connecting with her because like you like her or something like that? You know, like maybe you want to start a family.
But where's the ROI in that?
What's that?
Return on investment. What's the value there? I mean,
In engaging with people in real life?
yeah, I mean, there's really not that many people that are worth interacting with, I would say.
What do you mean?
Like, most people are extremely jester. If you want to be completely disingenuous,
So
that's fine with me. I guess there's just no point to continue.
All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
Wow,
is
he
Braden
hard-ended
Peters,
it.
known online as Clavicular, Clav for short. A 20-year-old from Hoboken, New Jersey, currently living and trapping content out of a rented mansion in Fort Lauderdale,
Trapping
motherfucking
content?
Florida. The property has been converted to
Wait,
a
what was that?
24/7
Is that
fully
test?
Yo, you're you can't hear yourself on TikTok.
I might just get off TikTok.
Not good for reach.
So how do I fix that?
TikTok settings, and then you just turn down your computer audio, like captures. That makes sense.
Live quality, video quality, audio bitrate, record format, background music. Background music, take it all the way down.
Yeah, don't take it all the way down. Just take it to like a 5%.
How's that? Let's see, ready?
Peters, known
you hear
online
me?
as Clavicular, Clav for short. A 20-year-old
Somewhat
from
better?
Hoboken, New Jersey, currently living and trapping content out of a rented mansion in Fort Lauderdale, motherfucking Florida. The property has been converted to a 24/7
That
fully
was
staffed live streaming studio for Clav's particular brand of content, which focuses on partying and also helping young men, particularly
I
in
don't
Gen
think
Alpha and
so.
early Gen Z, look sexy as fuck and ascend by engaging in looks-maxing activities like facial surgery,
did?
limb lengthening, Botox, peptide use, and steroid injection, all with the goal of raising their SMV, sexual market value, in a way that will lead to more ascension and life success. Across mainstream platforms, he has over 1 million followers and over 170,000 recurring viewers on the live streaming platform Kick. I don't want to spoil it too much though. Let's get into the interview. All right, thanks so much for making the time, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, sorry.
How's it going?
So
How
now
you
we're
doing, man?
getting started. How are you?
I'm good. So for
Nick,
those who don't know, can you
talk
tell
real
us
quick?
your name and kind of what you do?
I am Clavicular. I do live streaming. I hop on a variety of podcasts to talk about sort of my philosophy on why looks are arguably one of the most important things in terms of your success in life.
And what do you mean by that?
Well, what I basically mean is every single trait of yours is going to be perceived differently according to your looks level, right? So
This
if
is
you're
gonna be
super caged in
hilarious
and shy, but you're good looking,
Have you ever seen this dude,
that will
Channel
be
5?
perceived a lot different rather than if you were, you know, an acne-ridden, balding jester and you stay inside all day. People will call you a recluse, they'll call you weird, whatever. So even though the actions are the complete same. So that's what I'm talking about here.
And what's
It's
the
insane
exact
how many
equation for
words you
measuring
fucking
like aesthetic
mainstream.
value?
So there's a lot of different ratios that go into it to calculate someone's overall facial harmony score. So for example, that could be the width of your eyes relative to the width of your cheekbones, would be your eye separation ratio, or your mid-face ratio, for example. And then you're gonna take all these measurements and calculate them into a final percentage harmony score.
And who has the highest score right now living?
I believe it's Matt Bomer.
What in particular about Matt's face gives him that high score?
It's not one particular thing because it's a calculation of a lot of different measurements.
Well, congrats on the big viewership and stuff like that.
Thank you.
It's kind of cool to see the mechanics of algorithmic takeover here.
I appreciate that.
I read less than a year ago you were a line cook.
That's right. Well, it was just one of my many roles at a restaurant I worked at.
What made you kind of want to jump into creating content?
I had already been kind of posting my looks maxing, routine and the protocols I was doing for a good amount of time on TikTok, not really taking it too seriously, and I was posting on online forums. So I was sort of like a well-known name in a really small, tight-knit community. And then I kind of took it a little bit more serious because people were asking me like, how do you do this? What was your experience like with this, peptide, whatever? And it started to get a lot of traction very early on. So I just continued with it and we're here now.
So going back to like the early days, you were born in 05, right?
That's right.
How would you describe your like childhood? Was it fun?
Pretty normal, I'd say.
Your social experience in school though, how was that?
I mean, what age range are we talking about?
I guess like right around 13, 14 is what I'm thinking.
Well, that would have been during the pandemic. So I was in online school.
Oh shit. How do you think that being in online school transformed your experience during that time?
Well, obviously you're not interacting with anyone. So you're just like Ladaring.
But I mean, was that the time window that you sort of fell into the looks maxing community?
Around that time, actually, yeah.
What do you think?
Right at the tail end of the pandemic, actually.
What do you think like initially appealed to you about it?
Well, it just seemed like when I first started lifting and then I got really into, pharmacology and steroid usage, I was like, this is like literally a video game cheat code is what it almost feels like. And it seemed like so ridiculous to try to play the game fair when I had access to all these things.
What was the first kind of thing that you tried out? Was
Test.
I'm ready to shoot that whenever
How
you
do you
want.
get that stuff?
No comment.
Oh, we should do it right
But it's
now.
like, it's technically illegal in the US, right? But other countries have like more lax regulations.
No, it's prescription only.
Okay. And how did that affect your like looks immediately? Like when you mix that with a bit of lifting?
I started
one where I
to
pull your hair.
blow up quite quickly in terms of the amount of muscle mass I had, but I descended because I was lifting in a huge caloric surplus. So I turned into kind of like a blob sack. So, I mean, I definitely looks minned from taking tests and just bulking, but it wasn't the test. It was just like prioritizing physique and mass over leanness and angularity.
And you were already creating content like right off the bat when you found this stuff, or did that come a bit later?
I actually
YouTube
sort of was around, I started kind of documenting
Alex, yeah.
a lot of what I was
Alex goes
doing
the,
on forums,
tape
and
knock off?
actually have like a few YouTube videos
He's
like kind of
definitely
going over
inspired
my
by tape,
experience
for
that
sure.
people dug up from years prior about like various different cycles I had done. But so I've been doing content for a little while, but none of it was serious. I never intended to
said that YouTube was so much
monetize it
better.
or have a career made out of it.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is not an advertisement, by the way, but did you hear that about a year ago, we bought back our old show, All Gas, No Brakes? Remember, from 2019 to 2020, my first show?
I would say that a lot of like the DIY stuff was what blew up.
On OBS, to crop your black, like the black on your camera, click on your camera and edit. And then on Mac, hold the option key. And then you should be able to see like a red box.
I don't have a Mac. I don't have a Mac.
Oh, you're on Windows right now?
I don't have a Mac keyboard, so I don't have that options button.
Oh, then it's hold down the Alt key. And then you should be able to crop those edges. Do you see it?
Hold on. No, I'm gonna FaceTime you, so because there's no there's properties, but there's no edit. Dude, I hate getting WhatsApp calls. It means I'm about to get hacked.
Alright, now hit Alt. And pull the right and left in.
Oh, while I do it? All right, hold on.
Yeah. Like while you're holding it.
No.
That's weird.
It does this. Look, like I can do this. I don't even know what this does.
Once you have it on, then press Alt.
Hold Alt and then do it.
Yeah. Or Control Alt.
Control Alt. No, that's just bringing up a.
So you're running on a Mac, but using a Windows keyboard is what you're saying?
I'm using a Logitech. Yeah. It's not a Windows keyboard. It's just a Logitech.
I wonder if is there an option key anywhere on there? You should be able to, what it should do is allow you to freeform. You know what I'm saying? Like freeform crop it.
Yeah, no, I know. I've done it.
Do Control E. What does that say?
Nothing. No prompts come up when I do control anything.
Can you right click it and show me what it says?
Yeah.
Transform. Edit transform. And then you should be able to see drag that over so you can see your camera. You should be able to. No, that shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's the hard way to do it. I'll send you a video that'll explain it really easily, but. I'm gonna send it to you real quick. Discord. Get that on Discord.
No, if you don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. No, I'd rather do the other one.
Because a lot of people were too scared to try it themselves, like doing injectable
I know
fat
that's so hacked,
dissolvers. And
dude. Looking like that.
Yeah, you gotta go edit that shit real quick.
I'm just gonna do this. Control Alt 4. Screenshot. Put in Claude. Yo, bro.
Yo, bro, fix this, please.
Yo, bro. How do I fix this crop on my camera in OBS Studios? I'm using a Sony camera, so there is a border on the video output. It's gonna be all right. You hear that music in the background?
No.
Bob Marley. Every morning she puts that on. Every little thing is gonna be all right. All right. Right click on your camera source in OBS. Video capture. Right click. Click filters. Scale filtering. Hit the crop pad. There is no filters. Oh, right there, filters. Oh, shit. I'm getting close. Hit the plus and add crop pad.
Oh shit, I'm getting close. Plus on
Effect filters crop pad right there. Adjust to the left and right. Top down till the border disappears. Ah, we got it, boys. I think. Wait, hold on. No, it's still.
Tell it what settings you need to put in to screenshot that.
Left 80. $90. Right. 90. It's almost gone. I got it. 130. It's 150. 150. Left 150. Look at my YouTube.
You have to hit apply.
But look,
it's good now.
yeah, good. Cool. Thanks, Claude. All right, now we need to start bringing people over here because now I can start up. Now I can straight up go like this, bro. I can straight up go like this. And do fucking.
Oh, did you see I added what Stephanie wanted with the light?
Today's guest runs a portfolio of companies
no.
that generates him 700.
Should be in there.
No, it's not.
I did it last night.
It's not. I just used it. Check this out.
$1,000 a day. Don't analyze your fuel. If you need to use revenge as your fuel to become successful, which you want, then use it. Raised to chase the corporate dream, he found himself lost, stuck in a life that his father had scripted for him. 2025 so far has been the worst year of the last 8 years. At the beginning of the year, I had 8 lawsuits. People want to be like, that's not fair. It's like, well, life isn't quite fair. Today, he's rewritten his purpose, educating entrepreneurs
about
around
starting
the
a
world
peptide
and on
company.
track to
Cozy
become a
the kid. Shoot me
billionaire
a
by
message.
40. What's motivation? Right? No one knows. But I can say that it's the equal opposite of deprivation.
Shoot you a
And so if I
message.
wanted to motivate someone to behave in a way different than they normally do, I'd want to deprive them of something. In this episode, we'll dive into his frameworks on building discipline, the power and potential found in human suffering, and how anyone can achieve absolute freedom. Alex Hormozi, welcome to the Jack Neal Podcast.
I like to
Thank
do
you for
Jack
having me. I
Neal.
hope I live up to that introduction. I would say it's probably pretty likely. A good place to start here, Alex. So in 2008, the editor-in-chief of the Gilman News published a poem called Drowsy.
Okay.
Do you remember this?
Barely.
I'll give you a little bit of it.
Yeah.
You're sore, can't take it anymore. Your forearms cramp from typing. Are you hungry, or is it just another excuse to stop? You won't, you can't. This poem reads like someone trying to outgrind exhaustion. And it seems like since a young age, you've always had this level of deep discipline, realizing that hard work is the goal. If hard work is the goal, what is the path to getting there?
I think it is the path. So I think the point of it is that the process itself, like the thing that you do every day, if you can measure success by how closely you emulate the path that you want to follow, then rather than winning once every 2 years, once every decade, when you achieve whatever, destination you're quote walking towards, then you can win every day and really every moment, as long as you're staying on that path. And so I think that's how I think about work. That's wild that you found that poem.
You had a few others in there. One was called Ice Cream, about a girl who you saw eating ice cream, and it made you sad.
Seems on brand.
Yeah, I think we also found some old yearbook photos.
let me double check.
Very
That's
entertaining. But
Hopefully you didn't find, never mind. Well, we had Luigi,
Oh.
whatever the shooter is.
I didn't see that
He was
part.
valedictorian of many years after me.
really,
Yeah, Gilman.
That's fascinating. Were you
Apparently just turned out some very sad guys.
Were you valedictorian of your class?
No, I wasn't.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was top 10%.
On hard work,
I should not be
today
streaming that.
you
Holy shit.
preach
Oh my
discipline and
God, dude, that was
consistency,
so
but
fun. I
also
gotta be careful going
sustainability.
on
How do you
on
know
YouTube like
if you're
that.
working
Whoa.
too hard?
Did you catch that?
So too hard's such a hard concept to like I would be like, what does too hard even mean?
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I think that you have a rate of output that occurs over a period of time, and if the rate of output decreases kind of precipitously at some point, then you know you're
I
not
can
being
have
effective
two
anymore.
different.
And so, like on a micro level,
right now I have
even hour to hour throughout a
6
day,
different
your
windows
output will
with
go down,
20
and then
different
you have to
tabs.
sleep at some point. Then
Like,
you wake
look.
up, and then your output goes up again. And so, I think like the idea of being burned out, like I don't think
I can
anyone's like
set up
people don't burn out
to
when they're
this
playing video
window,
games.
and then
Not
there's another
really.
window
I mean,
and
maybe
another
some
window.
people,
You know what I
but
mean?
like for the most part, you can like kind of keep doing it. And I think that burnout just means that the reward for the work that you're doing has either you have habituated to that reward, so
We
you've
can't
gotten
hear
used to
you,
it, so it no longer really
Mulligan.
rewards you anymore.
All right, I gotta figure this out
or
because
the cadence of that
hear me on
reward, which is
TikTok
meaningful, has continued to
when
extend
the videos
in terms of how
on YouTube. I run an HVAC business, a construction business. I have real estate, and I help other business owners scale their companies as well. So we have helped. Hold on, let me talk to this kid. I'm at 60% profit per sale, but that's with zero marketing, so like depends on what more. You paying. So we got to figure out how they can hear me on TikTok, but also I can play a video on YouTube. But also, maybe I shouldn't play video on YouTube. Maybe I should just go over stuff like this. That's what I'll do. Yeah, no, I got an idea. So, guys, go over to YouTube, and we're gonna go over marketing right now. We're gonna go over the top ways to market your company, and you guys can all join by going over to my YouTube and seeing my actual slideshow.
Oh, now your fucking camera's fucked up on TikTok.
Is it? Oh no, I just gotta move it. That's easy. You're going on a date, Cam? When? What's your name? Seriously? She's coming back here? Well, we got to meet her if you're going on a date with her. Oh, thank you, my love, for coffee and breakfast. Say hello to the YouTube stream
I YouTube stream
and the TikTok stream.
and the TikTok stream.
I just purchased my first multifamily investment property. Do you recommend cash out refinance after I fix it? Yes, absolutely. And try to get out of it as soon as you can, dude. Owning a 3-family sucks. Owning a 3-family sucks, brother. So, guys, if you want to jump, Mo Bands, jump into my YouTube, and we're gonna go over. I want to get a vote from you guys whether you guys want to go over. Marketing. Sales scripts, estimates, CRM, follow-up, and automation, or weekly scoreboard. Let's do that. Let's do weekly scoreboard and SOPs and stuff. Let's do that. So, guys, go over to my YouTube, and you guys can follow along. I'm putting my link right in the chat. The only thing I don't like about YouTube is where's my chat, bro? Where's my chat? It's right there, but I can't see who's in here. Turning 21 in June, making $300 a day, an electrician. Any advice? Yeah, keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to set up something here, and it's being a pain in the ass. Why? Why is this not working? What?
Can you try to become a coach for the soccer thing that we do in the summer?
Where?
At Diamond. That's in the autumn.
Why do they need coaches?
I don't know. They always need coaches. Yeah, they do. And wait, can you send Leo's mom that link too? Because he wants to do that.
Yeah, I could do that. Gmail. What's up, Rich? Thanks for the follow, man. Sorry, I'm not talking right now, guys. I'm trying to set up YouTube so we can go over all this stuff that you guys are really gonna like. Wow, that's how you know spring's coming. I can hear the freaking lawnmowers outside. Let's go. Are you in my YouTube right now, Nick?
Yeah, I'm not watching it.
How can I see who's in here? Yeah, I can't see like who's in here. Participants.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's in there.
Yeah, but it should show you.
Yeah, you're right.
You have to bring him to the doctor.
All right. Let's go over pricing and profit margins. So most contractors are undercharging and don't even know it. And I'm going to give you a few ways that you can fix that. Actually, I don't know if I should be doing this on YouTube because this is roundtable shit. I need to find something different to do. Give me some ideas.
You could do like a rage bait title instead of like let's talk business, like let's fix your business. And then you need to fix your camera on TikTok too, because I can't see shit except your hair.
What?
Do you see that?
No, mine looks normal.
Oh, maybe I need to get off.
Yeah,
Get back on.
it's you.
Okay, yeah, now it's better now.
Babe, you want to shoot that commercial, that ad real quick? I mean, the reel? It's going to be quick. It's going to be funny. You just say, hey, Elise just had a baby, and I go, that's AI. You can't fool me. Look at the eyes. They're slanted. And you're going to go, she has Down syndrome, Michael. What do you think of that? They just hung up. Let's do it right here. Where's the mic set?
Upstairs on your dresser. I remember putting the box part away and the other and one microphone.
Okay, most recent rental in the building is $26.95, so times $2,700. So now I know what the rents are. Okay, and I'm gonna do the math. I'm gonna show you how fast I can underwrite this deal. And for you guys that already took advantage of grantcardone.com/go, grantcardone.com/go, I'm gonna give you this tool so you have it on your phone.
This is the type of shit I want to do.
You're basically I'm gonna download my brain, my underwriting brain, to your computer, okay? Times 12. Oh, let me see. How many units? 15.
Babe, where's the mics?
15 times 2,700 times 12 times 0.95 times 1.1 divided by 0.05. This property is probably worth, I just did the underwriting, if I did it right. I didn't do it right though. So, did you give it to me?
Yeah. You just plug.
I'm going to show you guys a better way to do it. Number of units. How many did I say? 15. Rent's 2,700. $50. I'm going to say other income's going to be 10%. Oh, do I need to put a percentage sign?
No.
Oh, okay. Occupancy, I'm going to put it 90. Okay, I'll cut it back. Now I'm going to go a little more than that, 93. Expenses, I'm going to push down to 30 because it's a smaller deal. And I'm going to say a 4.5 cap. Okay, $7.6 million. That's what I got on my calculator too. I just had too many zeros. $7.6 million, okay? Now, can I buy this? I need about $2 million to buy it. Okay, do I want to do that? I don't know. If you live in San Francisco and you know the asset, I know this. To buy a home in that market would probably cost $8,000 a month. If these rents are too low, and they could be $5,000. Let me show you the upside. Before you say you don't have $2 million, let me just show you what you have here. This is called the increased value calculator. If I can raise those rents $2,000, I've done that many times, by the way. 15 units times $2,000 times 12 times 0.90, I'll just do 95, divided by 0.04, I would create a new value of $8,550,000. Okay, what are you doing? I just want to do it like this first, okay? All right, if I increase the rents $2,000, if I only increase them $1,000 from $2,700 to $3,700, I increase the value of the property by $4,225,000. Okay, what did I put in the deal? $2 million. So I go to an investor and say, dude, I just found a piece of real estate. They have to sell it. It's in San Francisco. Location is sick. I show them the building. SFO. Can't build again. They won't let you build anything there. Fuck, I can't even fix my own house in California. Okay? You're never building anything there again. The prices are just going to keep going freaking north. The average mortgage in that market is probably $5,700 to $10,000 to own a home. Can y'all look it up? What's the average mortgage in the San Francisco market? I'll bet you it's way north of $5,700. I'll bet you the average rent's $5,700, okay? And these rents are only $2,700. So I'm going to go to an investor, maybe 4 investors. Each of them have $500,000 each.
88 median is 10,000 a month.
Median what?
Median rent.
The median rent.
I'm sorry, median monthly payment on a mortgage.
The median monthly mortgage in San Francisco is $10,000 a month, and I'm at $2,700. So I'm going to tell a story to my investors. Hey, I'm going to take these rents to $4,700, and I'm going to increase our $2 million investment is going to increase by, what did I say it was going to increase? Oh yeah.
4.2.
No. If I get the entire $2,000, we have an increased value of $8.5 million. I return the $2 million to the investors. I give you your $2 million back. So I'd go to an investor and say, look, how much was the deal?
7.6 was the underrate.
7.6. I need $2 million to buy it. Okay. I'm going to drive the price of this thing up to $15 million. It might take me 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. Sooner or later, I'm going to get it. By 2030, okay, I'm going to have these rents at $4,700. You have to know your market, and you have to know you can do this. I'm going to return your $2 million plus $2 million, and I'm going to keep the rest. I'm going to give you 100% return on your money. In 5 years, that's 20% a year. He can't earn that anywhere. Okay, that's better than the S&P 500 about 2.5 times. And I'm going to keep the rest of it for me. Okay, the rest of it for you would be what? 2 plus 2 is 4, and you got 8, so you'd make $4.5 million, $50,000 putting this deal together. Now you're like, man, I can't even follow your math. All you have to do is learn the math. Okay, you need to learn your market, find the asset, learn the math, and then you got to go tell this story with conviction. And this is why those people that you were listening to on that video, hey man, I have 2,700 units now. I picked up 200 in the first year. I went from 100,000 to 1 million. That's what they did. This is not about me. This is about the real estate asset itself. So let's go back to that one deal I was showing you guys where I said, okay, the wrong person has it. See this guy right here, okay, that has this deal on Howard Street, 1532 Howard Street. It's only $300,000 a door. I know this is a deal, okay? There's a thing called the 1% rule. If you're taking notes, you want to write this down. The 1% rule basically suggests the closer you get to the 1% rule, the per unit price, in this case, $326. Okay, remember, replacement cost. What would it cost to build that today? $1 million. First of all, they're not going to let you build it no matter what you do. No matter what you do, you're not building a unit there under any conditions. That thing I showed you earlier, the Pembroke Pine, I'll pull it up in a second. You can't build there again. You'd have to burn down every one of the units. You'd have to take down the entire structure of all those properties and said, I want to rebuild that exactly the way it was. And they'd be like, no, you can't do that. They would make me go vertical because of new building codes. San Francisco would have a building code that will not allow you to build this again. The rents are only $2,700, okay? The per unit price, if you could buy this for $270,000 a unit, That is the 1% rule. You take basically the rent divided by that to get the percentage. If you hit a 1% rule, you know you're hitting a home run. Well, I don't even have to get to the 1% rule to know that if I can raise those rents from $2,700, okay? Now, I'm telling you this to tell you that, to tell you this. The number of units, most important number in real estate, times the rent increase equals the increased value. You want to write this formula down. I'm going to show it to you here in a second. I'm going to show you a way that you'll never forget it. This is the special formula mix that I use to buy a real estate, okay? I'm going to give everybody a little trial right here. I'm going to show you the value of real estate and how it will replace all the hard work and dreams that you've ever had and make them come true, okay? I want you to take 4 units. I had a 4-unit deal in here. Let me see. You see this little deal right here, okay? This deal is in Indianapolis, Indiana. Pulled this up this morning, 4 units, cute. I don't need to build it. I'd literally walk in and buy it right now, okay? How much would I need to buy this deal, Jared?
You would need $33,000.
Yeah. So I'm not even worried about the price, by the way. You guys always worried about price. You should never be worried about price. Should be like the 6th most important thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Way down on the list. Most of you have price as the most important thing. It's not. So let's say it's $680,000. I'm going to kick in 20 grand for myself for a fee to do the deal. Why not? Okay. Now it's 700 grand because that's how little price matters. I need 5%, $35,000. Okay. Now, how do I make sense of the deal? It says right here that the per door price is $169 a door. So if the rents are 1% of that, I need the rents to be $1,690. That's how simple this is. If the rents are $1,690, it's a go, okay? Now, I don't know what location. I don't know about the schools. I don't know about the crime. I don't know who's renting there now. I mean, if there's a bunch of drug addicts in the neighborhood, that's a problem. But I'm just telling you, based on the numbers, I don't know this market. I wouldn't buy a market I don't know. But let's say I was there and I'm like, dude, schools are great. Jobs are coming in. There's no crime here. People want to live here. This is close to this and that. There's a Whole Foods and a Trader Joe and a Starbucks. And we got a data center coming in and Elon's about to do something and Facebook just moved some people. I'm like, bruh, here's what I need. I need the 1% rule. I need leverage. I need a Fannie Mae loan. And, man, if I could get some rent growth here, is there any way I could get, now watch this. Is there any way I could increase the value of the property? I have 4 units. I want you guys to multiply times 200. That's $800. Times 12 equals 9,600. And then I want you to divide by 0.06. And I'm going to show you the power of real estate. Multiply 4 times 200 equals 800 times 12 equals 9,600 divided by 0.06. How much is that?
It's $160,000.
$160,000 in new value, okay? Now, what would it take you? How many years do you have to work to create $160,000 in new value? Because what I just did was this. I took $200 and changed it into 160 grand. Am I right or wrong? It's more than that.
I got 600.
Yeah, that's what I thought, dude. See, that's why you never trust other people with your math, ever. Okay?
No, you did 30. You did 38,000. It's not 38,000. It's 9,600 divided by 0.06.
No, it is 160,000. Okay, that's why I always trust Jared. Okay, it's $160,000. That's the number you came up with. Okay, every $200 magically turns into 160 grand. Now, where do you know on planet Earth where you can make a 200, you can move something 200? By the way, you didn't have to sell anything. You didn't have to buy anything. You didn't have to get any inventory. You didn't have to do anything. And by the way, how much money did you put in this deal? How much did we put down?
$35,000.
$35,000. and I got to increase value. If you take 160 and divide it by 35, that is a 45% return. I'm sorry, 450% return on your money. You turn $35,000 of investor money into 160 grand, and all you had to do was raise the rents 200. So what are you looking for? You're looking for a property where you can raise the rents $200. Okay. Now that was on 4 units. Let's say we would have done 40 units. I want you to do the math on 40 units now, and we raise the rents $200. 40 times 200 times 12, same math, divided by 0.06. And that equals $1.6 million.
They're asking people where the 6 is coming from.
The 6 is your cap rate, okay? The 6 is Indianapolis. It's probably going to be a 6 cap rate. You got to know your cap rate. You'll know your market, okay? You'll know your market cap rate. You're going to get started. I got started in Houston, Texas. At that time, Houston, Texas had a 7 or 8% cap rate. I knew every calculation was going to be a 7 or 8. I moved to San Diego. The cap rate was 6 to 7. Okay, today I'm in Miami. Cap rate's going to be 4.5 to 5.5%. Depending on the asset. You move back to Houston, you move to Austin, it's going to be probably a 4 3/4 cap. Go to Philadelphia, it's going to be a 5.5 to 6. I take Philadelphia, I go to New York City, Manhattan, it's going to be probably a 4 cap. You just got to know your market. That's a simple thing to find out. It's not anything you even need to learn. Okay.
Also, just the cap rate, and another way to think about that, because I know it's the capitalization rate is kind of like a big word to think with. The cap rate is the return on invested money. So if you buy $1 million.
No, the cap rate is the return if you paid cash for the asset. So if you paid $1 million for an asset, doesn't mean you had to pay cash. If the asset was $100,000, if it was $100,000, okay, and the cap rate is 10, that means it makes $10,000 a year. If it's 9, it makes $9,000 a year. Okay, it's a return if you paid cash for this asset and you wrote a check for it. The 9 means it's going to pay me $9,000. If it's a 6.5, it means it's going to pay you $6,500 of NOI a year. This is before the debt. Cap rate is always figured with no debt on it. Okay, now watch. Here, the reason I'm giving you these terms, and let me just tell everybody this, guys. If you're hearing this for the first time or the second time or the third time or the fourth time and you're not getting it, all you got to do is keep listening to it. Okay, that's why I gave you guys the opportunity to listen to this, not this recording, but grantcardone.com/go. That's a 23-hour program of me going over deal after deal after deal. 23 hours. This is something you keep the rest of your life. Can you guys show it? This would be the time to do that. Okay, it's 23 hours, basic apartment investing. I'm literally walking through deals. No. Yeah, I mean, this basically I took a week out of my life and I went and put this recording together. It's 23 hours. And all I'm doing is showing you where to find it, where to fund it, where to buy it, how to raise money for it, how to get debt on it, how to cash flow it, to understand the terms. We went to Turks and Caicos. I literally took a week of my life. I went and suffered on an island in front of a damn video camera for 5 hours a day. And Jared was at the pool drinking rum while I worked. He would forget everything we were doing. Anyway, I recorded this for you guys to have, okay? grantcardone.com/go. Go back to the slides now. My slides, please, back to me.
All right.
Can I show the offer?
Anyone? No.
Guys.
What's the live?
Not a video.
What up, Sky?
Oh, it is? Okay, got it. Okay, well, okay. So anyway, you'll see it at grantcardone.com/go, okay?
All right, so can you guys?
This is the one where I
TikTok
offer
now?
the strategy call, the dictionary,
With
the
this
home study,
background?
the resource book. I just gave you a bunch of stuff.
See, Grant Cardone is
grantcardone.com/go.
streaming
It's
right now. There's only 37 people watching him. Maybe YouTube streaming is just fucking dead. So I should utilize this more as a recording and post it as a video.
That's what people do. Like they'll just start streaming other people's shit and then use it for content. It's what I sent you guys earlier. It's algorithm. What's it called?
Hacking, basically.
Yeah, algorithm hacking.
Algorithm maxing.
Yeah, it works too.
Yo, mad people on that post yesterday was like, you're fucking using your wife's body for views. And I keep responding. I'm like, you want my OnlyFans fucking link? And they're like, we do not have an OnlyFans, by the way. All right, let's pick a video that we can react to, guys. We're going to record instead of